Hey Kyle, welcome in. How you doing? How am I supposed to weave in these ends? Am I supposed to make knots somewhere? I feel like this stuff could just come out. But where am I supposed to make a knot if I weave this in? Hey Lily G, welcome in. How you doing? Like, am I supposed to knot this or what? I'm not sure. Third, yo, what's up, Derp? How you doing? Yo, Gil, welcome in. How are you? It's nice to see you. How's everyone? I'm doing good, Lily G. A little tired today, but doing pretty good. Yo, Sleeping Beauty, welcome in. How you doing? I'm doing good. Honestly, I don't know for knitting. So should I be making a knot here and then weaving it in, or no? Weave in one way, then weave back in the direction you came? Oh. Thank you, Trixie. Trixie, how you doing? What is up? So what, weave through a few of these? And then go backwards on it, or what? Like, should I be weaving through like this? Or should I, like, what's the best way to weave this? I'm glad to hear that, Gil. How's San Andreas been going? Yo, Mamut, welcome in. Thank you very much for the resub, man. I really appreciate it. It's always a pleasure having you around. How you doing? How's life? How's the summer looking? Although it's only just starting. It's been very cold here the last little bit. You have 7 tickets, by the way. Enjoy the emotes and the ad-free viewing. How are you doing? Candy Cane, welcome in. How are you? I'm good. My day's been alright, just very busy, Derp. What about you? What were you up to? It locks it in? Okay, thank you. So tired. Today was crap. I'm sorry to hear that, Lily. That sucks. So am I weaving it in just straight through here and then we just go backwards the other way? But if I go backwards the other way, on the same stitches, yo, Thaxius, welcome in. Probably just use some super glue. That'll hold it in. That's true, Candy Cane. Trying to stay cool. It's been very mild over here, Sleeping Beauty. Last night, I curated myself a list of games to platinum. Nice. What's on the list? You haven't started yet? Just can't get myself to leave this game unfinished. Which one are you on now, Gil? Yo, Strive, welcome in. How you doing? If I were to just pull that through there. And then bring that back through? Do I go through the same loops? Like if I were to just spin it around here and go through again? The Talos Principle. How is that treating you? It's supposed to be a pretty tricky puzzle game. Happy Kittens, welcome in. How you doing? Just added a leather bomb to my boots. I need them to hurt a lot less next time you walk around. That makes sense. Definitely don't want your feet to hurt. Drive, how you doing? Welcome in. You're pretty good. Just eating some dinner. What was for dinner, Candy Cane? I had some peanut butter pork with some rice. It's leftovers. First one I'm tackling is, yo, Katamari Damacy Reroll is a great game. But the platinum is a bit of a pain in the butt because you have to get like every single item in the game can be a pain to find. But it's not too bad. I had an infamous stream where I ended at like 9 in the morning after starting at like 7 o'clock. No worries, it's all right, Trixie. I'm somewhat figuring it out. It'll work out. It'll work out. I'm sure that'll work. I mean, it'll be very noticeable, unfortunately, but I think it'll work regardless. Should maybe make this less tight so that it doesn't pull my stitches. That, or I should have put this on like another one? I don't know. Would anyone ever notice that, I guess? Unless they know what they're looking for? What do I just snip? I guess I can put it through another round. Yeah, it's yeah, the We Heart Katamari reroll is a little bit easier, Dirt, but it's not bad. Happy to catch the stream again. A few days off work. I'm going to enjoy streams while trophy hunt. You're trophy hunting Tomb Raider. Which one are you doing? The classic ones, Mamut. Very nice, very nice. I'll just bring it back. That'll be good. Weave it in on the back side, a row over the... Oh, that probably would have been smarter. Why would I do it in the front side? I'm so bad. Let me do that on the back side. That's smarter. Let me do it on the back side. Why would I do it on the front side? Well, like, yeah, not smart. Not smart. It's all good. No one will notice. I know. Still just silly me. Okay. That should be weaved in enough. Let me just snip that, I would imagine. There you go. Okay. That's one weaved in. Literally no one will see. No one will see. Yeah. Someone might scrutinize it, but maybe not at the very beginning. Okay, so we have the 2 armpits. Yo, more booba picks. Dropping the, ooh, 69 bits. The top boob. The cleavage. Pix, how you doing? Welcome in. Fire Emblem DLC went on sale last week, so playing through that one right now. Nice, Thexius. How you liking that? You're enjoying it a lot, Gil? And you're nearly done. Nice. It's been around 30 degrees here at today's Sleeping Beauty. Really. Over here, it's been like 13, 15. It's been pretty chilly. Tacos, which I suppose falls on... It's a Taco Tuesday. That's very good, Candy Cane. Okay, so this is going to be on the inside this time. Inside. Inside stitches. Okay. Then back the other way. On the inside. Okay, perfect. Why we no have duo on the 69 roulette? I should be adding it, Pix. I should be adding it. Yo, So Royal. I have to weave in the ends, So Royal. I gotta weave in the ends. I gotta do the dreaded work no one wants to do. Because people said I would never do it, so I'm here doing it right now. We're weaving it in. Oh shit. This Cumrag is never finished. Pakarati, welcome in. How you doing? Recent trilogy, want to do them all together. Such brilliant games, yeah. I need to play those. I played them as a kid, and I remember getting stuck and never finishing them. I played the new ones, though. Those are pretty good, too. I got a stone in my windshield on my way to the hospital, so went the afternoon waiting for it to be changed after waiting all morning at the hospital. Damn, that's a long day, Lily. Hopefully everything at the hospital was alright. Sorry to hear you got a crack in your windshield, though. That really sucks. So Royal, how are you doing today? What's up? Hopefully you're having a good one. I want those temps. Lol, it's been so hot here for so long already. You want winter back? It happens. Yo, Aya, welcome in. So we're trying to become a spider with all the weaving in he has to do. Aya, I know, right? Aya, how you doing? My condolences again. Very sorry to hear about your loss. Never fun. How you doing? How you holding up? You know, you're never a bother. You don't have to be sorry. Stuff happens in life. Not changed, repaired. Oh, just repaired? That's not too bad, Lily, at least. Did you see Astro's Playroom got new trophies? I did hear about that, Gil. I did hear about that, but I didn't actually look into them. Okay, so we're gonna do an extra knot there on the inside anyways, and then we're gonna weave these in just to make sure that doesn't undo. It can absorb liquid. Wait. I'm very... What was that from? What was that from, Shay? Finally stopped crying, but I'm now dying from pollen making me sneeze. That sucks. Doing well. Pollen count is really high today, so I'm hiding inside. The allergies are fierce. I've never had hardcore allergies. I really need to change that hug alert. It's so long. Workday is done. Better now. I'm glad to hear that, Pakarati. What do you got planned for the rest of your evening? Want to see for the abscess on your back? Okay. Hopefully you find out some good news soon. You're doing some DP cat coasters. That's really cool, Happykins. I don't know if you're in the Discord, but if you are, you gotta post some pictures. We gotta have a look. Let's weave in these. Weaving an end. So what got everyone into... I sharded in your Discord? For later? Okay, we'll have a look. Has everyone... What got everyone into crafting? Me? I always talk about it. It was my mom. She tried to get all of us into crafting, although I'm the only one that does the most of it. My sister used to do some cross-stitch. My brother never really did too much. You're lurking, need a shower. No worries, Queen. Enjoy dinner, enjoy the shower. Love you. Hopefully your work trip is going well. Oh, I don't have my ring on. I took it off to wash my hands and I forgot to put it back on. My parents would throw craft kits at me and my nan instead. You learned how to sew as a toddler? Really? That's cool. I learned a little later than that for sure, but my grandmother used to craft a lot. I remember her making me this incredibly bright green sweater. It was ridiculously bright. I'm grabbing the wrong ones, and I keep pulling these way too tight. I need to loosen this up a little bit. These damn weaved in edges. Okay. Every time it makes that turn, it's just pulling a little too much, but I don't think these are coming out. That was a really long tail. I don't think these are coming out. Is everyone going very stressed every time I take out my scissors? Educator got me into it. Mrs. Green specifically was my art teacher from grade 4 to 5 before she passed. Really? Yeah, I was helping her sew starting at 2. Wow, Aya, that's crazy. My mom got us into a lot of extracurriculars in elementary school, so I did like soapstone, not carving, but like, we kind of got, it was a little bit of carving, but I was mainly like sanding and stuff. That was fun. Did a lot of ceramic painting. We used to have this ceramic paint shop around the corner from our house that we used to go to when we were kids. It was like a storefront built into a house or whatever. They had like the kiln in the basement also and everything, so you'd go pick out your ceramic, it would get all set up the paint, and then you would just bring it home the next after like a day or two. It was pretty cool. I had a lot of fun doing a lot of ceramics. There's places like Ceramic Cafe nowadays that you can go to, have a drink, go with friends, you pick out some like a bowl or like a cup or something, and then you just kind of paint it. Yo, Satsuki, welcome in. Nice to see you again. How are you doing? I was helping her sew, yeah. Let's see. Yo, Peppermint. I've been writing and drawing pretty much my whole life, but Boyneri got me into crafting. That's nice. Now that I think about it, he got me into cross-stitch a few years ago. I learned a little bit of embroidery on my own. I taught myself to knit a few months ago. That's awesome, Peppermint. Very cool. It's great having friends like that to help you learn some new stuff. I used to draw more when I was a kid. And, well, somewhat. I was never really that good at it, although I did get a little bit better. And I still think I'm much better than I used to be. But then again, practice makes perfect. And the hardest thing for me is like being bad at something. Is it just doesn't make me want to practice. Okay, so there was something about weaving this in. I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do to make this hole any smaller. But there is something we could do with the weaved in ends that someone was telling me about. I think it was Yamino. From there, I was into beavers and scouts, yeah. I was the kid. My parents were just trying to find ways to keep me out of chaos. So crafts and science kits it was. It's not allowed to have a rock tumbler in the house, really. My mom started me cross-stitching. My kindergarten teacher got me into drawing and painting. My aunt started me crocheting. A lady down the road when I was a kid got me into knitting and quilting. That's really cool, Sleeping Beauty. I'm horrible at being bad at things. Perfect or failure, pretty much. You kill me, man. Do it, read something cool. Reads the next one. Okay. Wait, what? There isn't the beavers and scouts? Everything's very cool. What do you want? Okay, so how am I supposed to slow this, like, make this a little bit better? Someone said something a while ago, but I'm not, like, I think it's something about the weaving in. Like, maybe if I don't know how to sew this together. There's something to this. I only have 2 left. I hear that. I hate being bad at stuff. It's so hard to make myself practice. Yeah, like, you see the result, and it's just like, well, that looks like garbage. Why would I want to practice that? But I mean, like, as you practice it, it gets less garbage. But you have to, like, suffer through the jank of you learning, which is the worst. That's really cool, though, Sleeping Beauty. Being able to just have all of those different people showing you different things. Timmy, welcome in. How you doing? What exactly is a rock tumbler, Aya? I don't know what that is. Satsuki, you're just doing some drawing. Very cool. Yo, Fire Monsters, welcome in. How you doing? I'm doing pretty good, Timmy. I'm just trying to figure out how to weave in this end. I do have another one down here. Let me do this one before we get into the armpit, because I really am not sure. Oh, this is a sleeve. I'm really not sure what to do with the armpit, honestly. I don't know what to do with the armpit. We got the sleeve here. Let me just tie this one in. That's why I also don't knit. I do not care to learn enough to actually want to practice. The thing is, I mean, with this sort of crafting, there's not really... Like, you can't really mess up a scarf. It's gonna turn out the way the scarf is gonna turn out. You put rocks in their raw form and add some stuff, and it runs for a bit to eventually get shiny rocks. Interesting. I don't think I've ever seen one of those. Okay, well, we got the sleeve here. We're gonna just try to weave this in on the inside like usual, like we've been doing. My scout troop mostly tried to teach us how to be good little wives. I didn't learn for a long time that I was not the common experience, yeah? Really? I guess there would be some good troops and bad troops, eh? Sorry, scout leader. Turns out I'm a man anyways, yeah? I was never in scouts or anything like that. My summers consisted of being at home and hanging out with my parents and stuff. My mom didn't work when we were kids, so we were always home with her. We didn't do day camp or sleepaway camp or anything like that. I almost feel like I'm not sure if I missed out on anything because, you know, social interactions with people that you could become friends with and stuff. Like, I had my friends at school, but I never had any of that summer stuff that a lot of other people did. I don't know if it was good or bad. Did anyone have really good experiences with stuff like that, or... I'm not sure. Just never know what you miss. I mean, both yes and no. If your attention is all over the place and you drop stitches along the way, it will not be pretty. I mean, yeah, I guess in that regards, Kyle, I've never, like I don't know. My troops for scouts wanted to make us good citizens who would topple empires selling cookies. Nice. Definitely not the same experience. Our scouts were badass. Fishing, camping, prepping, survival outdoors. That's pretty sick picks. Yeah, I never did any of that sort of stuff. Yes and no, I did a lot of summer camps. 4 hours was fun, but the motto was... But did you die? But did you die? Oh my god. Fire, how you doing today? What are you up to? Hopefully you're having a good one. So that's one. This is the other sleeve. Why are there so many ends to weave? I did summer day camp all summer, every summer. Working parents. So I was our daycare. But also my mom worked at the faculty facility, which is the only way we could afford it. Would have ended up at the grandparents. Yeah, okay. Yeah, shit's expensive, man. I can't believe how like crazy childcare is and stuff like that. Well, what happened here? Why is this so loose? I do not know what happened between here and there, but I'm gonna try and I'm gonna try to bring this slightly together with my weaving, I guess. There you go. Weave that in, but kind of bring it together. That's kind of weird. I had like a very loose part over here. I'm gonna just bring those together, and that should hopefully fix that little problem. And we'll weave in. Good, just at work? Okay, well hopefully it goes well, Fire. My scout troop was heavily based on Christianity, which has led to a lot of trauma, but it's also taught a lot of living experience that will take me with you for life. Okay, that's good. I mean, like, there's, you know, give and take for a lot of things in life for sure. Are you the oldest Soul Royal? The 4 hours, it's a southern thing. It's a lot of farm-based skills or things like archery. That's pretty cool, Aya. I was stayed at my nan's for the 6 weeks of summer, and I have a couple of uncles around my age, so we all grew up together. Oh. It's an interesting experience having an uncle or an aunt near your age. My aunt was born like 18 years or 10 to 15 years after my mom was born. And so my oldest cousin is about the same age or a little bit younger than my aunt. And so they grew up together and that, like that. And then Devilman, his nephew is like 2 years younger than him or something. It's interesting family dynamics because some people, like everyone's family is completely different. You think you have I know. I mean, you think you have a weird family, and then there's, you know, everyone's family is weird in their own regards. I tamed 3 wild Mustangs via that program. That's really cool. Oh my god. My wife is being the camp nurse for a week so our kids can go for free this summer. Really, Timmy? Nice. That's what I've heard overall. I missed it. You missed out, Peppermint? You feel less grimy? Welcome back, Queen. How was the shower? Oh, and my father was a scout leader in the same troop, though never mind directly, which meant it was another place where I should be able to get help, but couldn't. Because everyone thought he was just so wonderful. Oof. Me and my uncle are 2 years apart. We have spoke to each other every day since we moved back. Oh, that's really cool, Gil. Wait, where did you live before? Yo, Pix wants the hot take. I don't know if this is a real hot take. I feel like a lot of people are probably like this. I'd have to really think. I mean, sometimes it could maybe affect me, but at the same time, I don't know. The music I listen to affects my mood. I mean, music is very emotional. Definitely can easily affect how you feel. I don't know why this is a hot take. Do a lot of people not feel like this? And the only reason this would be a hot take is if most people felt the other way. And I feel like that's just not the case. I don't know, Pix. I guess people think the other... That's a lukewarm take. The only way this would be a hot take is if the majority of people feel the other way. And I don't think that is true. Unless we're just all... I don't know. It makes no... It's so weird. That's ice? Not even lukewarm? That's ice. It's so weird. What is this game sometimes? You have no water pressure, Queen? That's the worst. My mood affects my music? There you go, Sleeping Beauty. You do it the other way around. Refunds? You do it the other way around. Okay, I still don't know how to weave in the damn armpit. What am I supposed to do here? Because I want to, like, bring it tighter. Especially as we got the 6 to 8 months of, to train a horse who was wild literally weeks before we got them. My goodness. That's cool that you got the that sort of life experience, Aya, but again, you live in a somewhat more agricultural area, so it makes sense that you would learn that sort of stuff when you're doing those programs, which is vastly different than what we would do here in Montreal for sure. We lived on a tiny island off the coast of Scotland called the Isle of Lewis. Oh, really? Okay. Never heard of it. Sounds very interesting for sure. Did you like living there? I feel like I have to kind of do this just to bring it together. Because I want the armpit to not be a massive hole. I guess that's all I can really do is just bring it through to, like, bring the hole together. That's about it. I guess that's all I can do, and then we'll just weave in the rest. Yeah, that's what I do. Makes sense. Which way do I weave this in now? I guess it doesn't really matter. I just need to find a way and then deal with it, and then I'll go backwards afterwards. Just go back and forth, back and forth. Back and forth. I just weave it around and fill the holes. I'm sure there's a technique, but I don't know it. Good enough for me, Soroil, thank you. Pixduo needs help. Pix does not know anything about knitting. He can help in a lot of things, but not with this. But that was just a very general thing. They also host the country fair and run the contest, including baking, crafting, yeah. There's nothing there. I loved it there, so I loved it as a kid. I went through fishing every weekend, but I would hate to live there now, yeah. There's just nothing to do. How come you guys, like, what did your parents do, Gil? That, like, brought them to that island? I would imagine some form of work. Or else what's, like, I don't know. Okay. We did it 3 times there. I would say, yeah, Duo, you missed out on some stuff, and even if we tried to explain it, it sounds so meaningless. But as kids, it was life. Sitting up late, playing Uno while watching out for sleeping guards, playing games in the trees, you'll never see it again. Campfire songs. So, I mean, like, I had different experiences. I was really close to my family all the time, so we would always go to my grandfather had a little country place just outside the Quebec border on the Ontario side, and we would go fishing, we'd climb trees, play soccer, play golf. I'd do sleepovers at my cousin's place and have friends over and stuff like that. Like, there's other things I did, but yeah, no matter what, I mean, like, there's always going to be experiences you have and experiences you don't have. You just have to be happy with the ones you do and remember them fondly and stuff like that. But it's hard to explain any of these to anyone else that's never really had them, because, you know, it's hard to, I don't know, compare or share the feeling that it is. But like you said, Kyle, it's impossible to just explain. Also did not do sleepover away camp. I feel like we did other things. Yeah, exactly. We just did other things. Most of my sleepaway camp for like science-based are super cheap, yeah. Yo, Misty, welcome in. GG's on finishing your stars. They look really good. We're gonna have a look at those in a minute. I'm almost done weaving these in. I'm just doing the armpits right now. And yeah, this definitely works so well. 100% this works really good. Very easy, actually. Just bring it together. Now there's no more hole. Now there's no more hole. It was so simple. Misty, how you doing? Welcome in. No, it wasn't work. Just wanted something new. Okay. Definitely a little slower on a small island. That's for sure. Must have been a fun experience, though. Do you live in a bigger city now, Gil, or another small town just on an island? I don't know what I would do if I lived... What hole? Where? It's all gone, so Royal. The hole is gone. Oh, the armpit hole. That armpit hole no longer exists. It is gone. This is such long weaves. Or it's such long, like, ends, I should say. The tails are just huge. See now, wow. My weaves are so bad. I can see them so horribly. On the other side, it looks like I'm weaving them in fine. And then on this side, they're just right there. No one's gonna see it underneath my arm, but it still kind of looks like balls. I almost feel like I need to redo that. They're like all in the middle of there. It looks like I'm weaving it fine, but I just don't understand how to weave it in, I guess. I mean, it's not gonna come out. And it's underneath my arm, so I guess it's fine, but... Puerto Rico was nice. I always went to Puerto Rico to visit family in the summer. My mom was a teacher, so that was the only time of year we got to see her mom and siblings. Okay, that's nice. That's cool. You used to go every year? I live in a city called Lincoln, a pretty small, walkable city, which, much more of a city person, yeah. Especially the food there. I went to camp one summer, which was both fun and miserable. I don't do well sequestered in the forest with my allergies and horrible fear of snakes and spiders. We always spent our summers in Minnesota before we moved there, okay? Did anyone else have that day at camp with the dyed food stuff? Like a whole day where everything was dyed weirdly? Blue oatmeal was not the vibe? That's so weird. I've never heard of that. I guess anything to entertain the kids, right? So what can I do about the, like, I guess it's not horrible, although maybe I have weird weaves everywhere, if that's the way I weaved it in. I didn't really weave anything in. I'm just underneath, between. I don't, I guess I would have to do, instead of going up and down like that, I'd have to like go sideways through these stitches. Would make more sense? I'm not sure. What does that look like is the real question.